Welcome to Art and Storefronts launch. My name is Luis Cancel. I'm the Director of Cultural Affairs for the San Francisco Arts Commission, and it's my pleasure to welcome you and all of the artists and community partners and Market Street vendors and folks from San Francisco for this launch. Yeah. And I want to start by thanking, we've got a long list because this has been a great production, so you got to bear with me. We want to start by thanking the Johns Brothers Piano Company for playing for us and singing your wonderful compositions. Yes, thank you very much. And we want to thank the DC Piano Company of Berkeley for providing the piano for tonight's launch. You know, last year we got a fabulous grant from the National Endowment for the Arts that to help make a really significant investment throughout the year, and we launched what's called the ARTery Project. And so ARTery, of course, is like a pun for all the different ways that Market Street works for us. It is, of course, a major thoroughfare for the city, and at the same time we've been using the arts, A-R-T, to reinvigorate and reconnect people with this fabulous, commercial and civic thoroughfare. So the ARTery Project launched this year, and today's Art and Storefronts is part of that initiative. And one of the things that everyone has one of our, I hope that you all picked up one of these fabulous programs that were printed up today, because it gives you a map. It also gives you coupons. It identifies all of the artists participating in the ARTery Project and the Art and Storefronts program. And I want to thank the Examiner for printing this up for us and distributing it throughout the entire city today. It was part of the centerfold for the city. Thank you, Examiner. And we've got some great partners in the ARTery Project. We're standing here in front of the new home of the Gray Area Foundation for the Arts Gallery. Yeah! Diagonally across the street, we've got Luggage Store and Hospitality House. And they've been really fabulous partners with us and throughout this whole ARTery Project. And tonight, each of these venues has a reception and an opening, and we encourage you to go visit and sit down with them. And down at the UN Plaza, you can see two magnificent sculptures by Karen Cusolito. Yeah! While you dance with the Space Cowboy DJ Collective. So there's an incentive for us to work our way down Market Street today. And we continue to build on our relationships with local merchants. Several of them are staying open late for this launch and programming in their window space. Or they're offering Art and Storefronts coupons, which you will find in the program that I identified before. Now this year, Rickshaw, which is a San Francisco bag company, created an Art and Storefronts messenger bag. And this is a really unique work of art, folks, because this has work by Rafael Landea. Yeah. And Rafael Landea is one of our Art and Storefronts artists. His work is right diagonally across over there where Shore Dogs is. And these bags are available for sale for $100, but we have 10 of these bags to raffle off today. So, one of these today. We're sliding back on our promises here. So now, but I know that you can go online and win some additional bags. So, so to win one of these bags, you got to take a photo of an Art and Storefront site. You have to upload it to Twitter, which is going to be coming here to Market Street pretty soon, or upload it to Flickr or Facebook, and then enter one of these, one of these to get one of these custom bags. There's somebody with a clipboard around here. Where's the clipboard? Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's the clipboard over there. So we'll ask, and in a little bit. So it's going to be circulating around, and Mayor Ed Lee is going to select the first winner of this particular bag. So before I introduce our distinguished elected officials, we've got a number of thank yous we want to share with you for revitalizing this neighborhood. It really requires, the efforts of a whole big village. And so we've got David Addington from the Warfield, Byron Yee from Hotel Renoir, Ann McNee with Shorenstein Realty Services, Mark Casagranda, Aaron Doyle Everling, Jack Sumsky, Marwan Ide at Worlds of Stereo. And I'd like to ask you all to join me in thanking these merchants for their support of Art and Storefronts. But today we really have to thank as well the artists who were selected to be part of this program. And so I want to read their names and then ask you all to collectively acknowledge them. So we've got work by Madeline Trait, Paz de la Calzada, Indigenous Art Coalition, Alexis Arnold, Amber Hasselbring, Vanessa Gingold, Rafael Landea, Robert D. Harris, Rafael Landea's cousins, Vicky Knupp and Beatriz Thomas, Eric Otto, and I'm going to really mess this up, Kachu Thasuntron. Let's give them all a big hand of applause. These are the artists that competed for this honor and distinction out of a pool of about 150 applicants. So it really gives you a sense of how many artists are active in San Francisco, how many artists really want to be part of bringing their art to the public. And so it really is great distinction and honor for them to have been selected. So really, thank you so much for everything that you did and your contribution to make Art and Storefronts a success. And before I come back to the mic, I want to be able to introduce, well, we have two distinguished speakers. Do you have an order of preference? I'm going to introduce first our President of the Board of Supervisors and a great supporter of the arts, David Chu.
Good evening, everyone. So who's excited that it's Friday? TGIF. And are there any artists here tonight? Do we have anyone here? No? Anyone who's gone to Burning Man here tonight? All right. And is there anyone who's representing the Tenderloin here tonight? This is an amazing announcement. A number of years ago, did I hear Hunter's Point is here? Hunter's Point is here? All right, Dog Patch, the whole city is here. I want to thank you for really representing everything that is great about San Francisco. A number of years ago, Mayor Lee's predecessor, Gavin Newsom, and I had a conversation about what we needed to do to solve two issues that we're facing in San Francisco. One of them was the fact that we still have way too many vacant storefronts all over the city. The other was the fact that we have incredible art and incredible artists who have not been able to find spaces to showcase their arts. And so, like peanut butter meeting chocolate, we are bringing our storefronts, we are bringing our incredible art together, and I'm so happy to be part of this celebration of what is wonderful about San Francisco. I'm also very excited about the fact that we are doing this here in this street corner. A number of weeks ago, Mayor Lee and I actually stood on that street corner, helping to announce new legislation that we hope is going to help to revitalize these neighborhoods. The neighborhood that we're in now, the Central Market area, the Tenderloin, has been blighted for decades. We know we've had way too much crime, way too much unemployment, way too many vacant storefronts. And for this program to help turn this neighborhood around, to again showcase the best, the brightest, the most colorful, the best designs, the most creative of who we are as San Franciscans, I'm just happy to be part of this. So give yourselves a hand, and thank goodness it's Friday.
Thank you, President Chu. You know, the San Francisco Arts Commission has 15 commissioners that are appointed by the mayor. Every month, as they come every month in and out, and every week, they volunteer their time to help make and shape the public cultural policy of the city of San Francisco. And tonight, we have with us the president of the San Francisco Arts Commission, P.J. Johnston. And we also have Sherry Young, who is one of our commissioners. And Mark Breitenberg, who's another commissioner. If we have any other commissioners, I'm not seeing you, but they all work very hard on behalf of the citizens of San Francisco. So thank you, commissioners, for being here and for everything that you do. And now the final thank yous before introducing the Grand Master. So we've got a nonprofit, a vibrant nonprofit arts community that is part of this ARTery Project, the Central Market Community Benefit District, the SF Beautiful, and of course, those beautiful sculptures by Karen Cusolito are brought to you by Black Rock Arts Foundation and Burning Man. Yeah! And we've got to thank a lot of our civic partners in government, our sister and colleagues in government, Supervisor Jane Kim's office, the Mayor's Office on Disability, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services, the Mayor's Office of Economic and Workforce Development, which are really a key partner for us in this. Let's give them a warm round of applause. The Department of Public Works, the Public Utilities Commission, and last but not least, I want to thank the staff of the Arts Commission and the leadership that brought this event together, starting with Judy Nemzov, Robin Takayama, Crystal Field, and Kate Patterson, and Kelly Linder, who has been the Special Project Coordinator. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Now it's really my pleasure to introduce to you a person who is really one of the founders of the idea that Market Street could be revitalized by reintroducing the arts and the nonprofit arts community to this area. And he's been a champion before he was mayor of the idea of creating an arts district along Market Street. And so really it is my pleasure to introduce to you the great mayor of San Francisco, Edwin Lee.
Thank you, Luis. Everybody, thank you very, very much for coming out to the ARTery of Arteries in San Francisco. I want to also acknowledge the wonderful work that the Gray Arts Foundation is doing. They were the very first agency that we were able to fund back when I was city administrator. When we were thinking, the Arts Commission and Grants for the Arts were thinking, how could we start changing Taylor Street? And we had that old porn theater that was emptied already, but it still looked like a porn theater. It didn't add anything else to Taylor Street. And we were all reminded of how vibrant arts was. And so we got the Gray Arts Gallery. They started looking at that site, and they were looking at it and looking at it. We finally were able to give them a little grant called the Community Challenge Grant. And we emphasized that word challenge. Well, the Gray Arts Foundation, they took up that challenge, and now they're expanding and they're coming over here, and now we got fantastic murals to open tonight. And they were the first, but they led the effort after the Arts Commission and Grants for the Arts went to work along with the mayor's office. And I know Amy Cohen's here, she's working very hard, because none of this happens without the partnerships of so many people coming together. And all of you are coming together tonight, not just to help out, you're gonna have fun tonight. You're gonna have great fun with the 3 different receptions going on and the parties that are gonna go on here. And there are gonna be many, many more parties for all of us to be here safely, and to be here expanding all of the population to come down here and have great fun, enjoy the cultural arts, as well as the people here in the Tenderloin, the Mid-Market, South of Market, Dog Patch, every place else. People want to come gather here. And we're doing all the other things that are necessary to build partnerships. And that's what the Arts Commission has been able to do. And I really want to thank Luis and his wonderful commission for leadership on this effort, because that partnership has brought out some $10,000 from Blick Arts Materials to contribute to the United Nations Plaza Open Air Arts Festival that's beginning in June. Thank you, Blick Arts. Where are you? And an additional San Francisco Beautiful with its $3,000 contribution. Thank you, San Francisco Beautiful, for joining the whole effort here to enliven our effort. And then, of course, the Black Rock Arts Foundation. Thank you very much. Burning Man and all of you, you're coming together, helping us out. That's going to give a lot more incentive for other agencies to come and start contributing as well. So I wanted to thank you for that. And also tonight, to unveil the 2 murals that we're about to do here, I wanted to again thank the artists that have come together here to recognize them and for their contributions. It begins with art. It will be sustained with arts, with all of the different definitions that people have. And you're going to find a lot more people discovering all the beauty of this neighborhood. And it's led by all of you here tonight. Thank you for being here very much. We got off-the-grid trucks, food trucks here tonight. We got sculptures. We got John Brothers Piano Company. Thank you again for them coming out here. And still is Dave Addington around here with his show dog? Come on, Dave, show up. Where are you? It's been here every place else. And I also want to give a shout out to our San Francisco Police Department, because as we transition, people will feel safer and safer, as you know that our officers are here to protect everybody. I want to give a shout out to them as they increase their presence, allows the natural transition for everything to occur. Because I know it's still a struggle for a lot of people to see this transition, but it's real, it's coming, we're doing all the right decisions, and we know you're here because you have faith and you have hope, and that's what it takes for all of our artists to come here. Thank you very much.
Let's see who's feeling lucky.
And the winner of the prestigious, specially designed bag. Well, they have a name. Okay. So I'd rather read the name, right?
Yeah.
It's Mel Lomack. Is Mel here?
Where's Mel?
Mel Lomack. Do you have to be here to win it? Yes.
Where's Mel?
Okay,
Go
one more
once.
time. Huh?
They better come outside.
Is he inside? Is
Go at once.
Mel Lomack, is he here?
Well, we'll save it for another. Let's go.
All right, you gotta be here. You gotta come right up front. Here's the real winner. A number, no name, 785-2368. 785-2368. Up and center. One more time. 785. All right, 2368.
Got it?
Come on up here.
Congratulations.
This is it Jen, huh? Right.
Okay.
Verified winner?
It's a verified winner. Yes.
Jen is the winner. Congratulations.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. So now we're going to go around the corner and unveil the first 2 of the murals. And don't forget the after parties at Gray Area, Luggage Store, and Hospitality House. All right.
Oh, wonderful. And thank you so much for being in touch.
Yeah, I cut my hair and stuff. Oh, that's what it is.
Honey, I cooked
Use your best grip down straight. Right here. Ready? Go.